Eine wichtige Sache, die wir wahrscheinlich alle aus der Woche mitnehmen werden, ist das Verhältnis von Musik und Zeit. Während im Leben es sehr gut ist, immer im Präsens zu sein und in der Gegenwart zu leben, ist es in der Musik oft anders. Denn gerade die Zeit ist das, was wir in der Musik verändern können, im Leben aber nicht. Das heißt, wir können Zeit anhalten, wir können Zeit dehnen, wir können Dinge aus der Vergangenheit gezielt auf die Zukunft beziehen. Und das ist das gerade, was die Musik so besonders macht.
I think during these days we learned a lot about communication, and in fact I find it to be the most important thing for a musician and for music making. And I think what every great musician have in common is the strongest need to communicate something, to transmit a message.
Being a musician, I think it's very important to have someone to look up to, and I have quite a few people who really inspire me. One of them is, of course, Claudio, who we're having lessons with, and he's just amazing. The way he teaches, the way he thinks, and his life story as well. So I really look up to him, as well as my own piano professor at Royal Academy of Music, where I study, Diana Kettler. She does so much, and she's a very interesting person, and it's just someone I would like to be. Yeah, and I think it's very important to have those people in life who you really look up to, because they help you build your path, and that's very important.
One of my most meaningful memories as a musician was my preparation for the Bartók World Competition and Festival. And this was a period of very much transition for me. My first time studying abroad in a college, in a university, and this was in America, in New York. And all this time I was getting really close to a couple of composers who I admired very much, Bartók and Debussy and Liszt. And their music.
An interesting fact about myself would be that I'm a very passionate walker. I love to walk in London, where I live and study. And sometimes I walk 30 kilometers in one day. I think it's a great way to unwind after a long day of practice and clear my head. I usually come to new insights about music and about many other things. And there are so many impressions that you come across in walking in the city or in nature, and it's very important to me.
So the best memories of my professional life are connected somehow to some some successful concerts and competitions. But speaking of concerts, they were not necessarily in the largest concert halls. They were just probably for a very small public, but there was something special about them. And each time I perform on stage or just in a classroom, I hope that my next performance will be the best one.